Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a wear test of the new Mega Cushion Foundation by Wet n Wild. If you haven't seen it, this is what it looks like. After you open up the lid, there is a little seal to keep it from not drying out. And I got the color Light, Medium, Cool. It's 109A Neutral Beige. The color selection was a little difficult to use. They even had a little strip that you took off and you could put it against your skin, and it said whenever you can't see the dots, then that's the foundation that matches you correctly. And I was the second to darkest color that was there, which I thought was really weird because I'm never the second darkest color, but I decided to do my own match and get this one right here because I felt like this one might match me better than the one that was there. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go back and get that second to darkest color. Maybe they just have a really lot of light colors, which would be good for people with lighter skin, but not really good for people with darker skin. So anyways, I felt the need to review this product because it was $8.99 for 0.52 ounces. If you are not familiar with foundations, the standard size for a foundation is 1 ounce, and the other Wet n Wild foundation, this one right here, the PhotoFocus foundation, is 1 ounce, I believe. Yeah, 1 fluid ounce, and this one's like $4.99 or $5.99. So that's a little crazy. I'm thinking part of the reason why maybe this one is so expensive is because of the packaging, but I really don't know. Anyway, so let's get started. The foundation claims to have SPF 15. I'm looking for claims on the box, and it just says luminous, lightweight, and buildable, and a hydrating formula, which is good because my skin is a little dry right now, so this will be nice. Lightweight makes me think that it's probably light coverage, but it does say that it's buildable, so maybe we'll be able to get medium to full coverage with this. So let's just get started. So you lift up the little guy, and I'm going to try 2 different methods with this foundation. I'm going to try a brush, my Morphe Y6 brush, and then I also have my Morphe Sponge right here. I'm not exactly sure what the preferred method of applying this is, so I guess we'll try a couple different ways. I will first go in with my brush and like dip it in there and then apply it that way. I would like to let you know that I have already moisturized and primed my skin. I used my gel cream from Neutrogena, and I used my Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. I use those 2 products because I'm pretty familiar with the way that they work, so I wanted to keep it consistent with things that I already know how they work when trying a new product. So let's just go in. I don't know how to tell if it's too much. Oh, it smells pretty. I think the color was a good match. I think it's got pretty good coverage. You can kind of see, let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the side I've already done, and you can kind of see the little bit of pigment that's right here on this side. So I think it's doing a pretty good job with covering. I'm kind of wanting to do just 1 layer-ish and then go from there. I'm really liking the way that this is looking. This is looking really nice with the brush. So let's go in with the sponge. I can't decide if I just want to go straight in with the sponge, but I guess we'll do it and see what happens. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna need to clean this. This is the first time I've ever used a cushion foundation before. I know that some of the other brands like L'Oreal has one and Maybelline has one, and then like bigger brands like Clinique have one, and I just never used them before because they tend to be a lot more expensive than like a regular foundation, and they definitely have half the product, just like this one. I was looking at some of the other foundations that were there, and like the other cushion ones, I was finding that they were all about 0.5 ounces and really expensive. I think that the L'Oreal was the most expensive at like almost $17, and the Maybelline one was expensive as well, I think at $15. So $8.99 is not that bad for a cushion foundation. However, it is a lot of money for 0.5 ounces and Wet n Wild. So I really like the way that this is looking. This is looking really nice, and I actually like the coverage where it's at. I think I don't know if I did one layer, like 1.5 layers, but I really like the finish of this. It says that it's luminous, and I mean, it's kind of luminous, but I would call this more of like a satin finish and less of a luminous finish. But anyways, I think the coverage is about the same on both sides. I'm gonna go in with the second layer with my brush and just see what happens. Bring it down a little bit. I think I did good with the color match. It kind of smells like soap. It's not too overly scented though, so if you're concerned, it should be okay. So I think I'm done. I really like this so far. I am gonna try and do some check-ins throughout the day. So I just finished this at 9:20. So we'll call the done time for the foundation 9:20, and I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, put some concealer. I'm probably gonna set it because I always set everything, and it is it feels a little bit tacky, so I want to set it anyways. That's what I would do with all of my other foundations. I always set them. So I will be setting this one and finishing my face, and I will see you in just a few minutes when I'm done. Alright, so this is the finished look. I love the way that this foundation looks. I think it looks really nice. Everything applied wonderful over it. I used my Bye Bye Pores Press Powder to set my face. I used the NYX Highlight and Contour palette to contour and bronze up and highlight my skin. If you're wondering what is on my eyes, I use the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, Color Tattoo Eye Chrome in the color Silver Spark, and the Color Tattoo Concentrated Crayon in the color Charcoal Chrome. So these three products are the only thing that I have on my eyelids. I guess I have eyeliner too, but a real thin line. And then for mascara, I use the mascara I got in my BoxyCharm, the Tartest mascara, and I really like the way that looks. As soon as it dries, I'm probably gonna curl it again. And yeah, I think I'm done, and I will check in a few hours to let you know how this makeup is wearing. Oh, and on my lips, I am wearing the Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick with a Flower Beauty Classic Nude gloss over top. So that is everything. I think if you have any questions, you can leave them down below about my face, or if you're wanting a tutorial, I can do that too. But I'll check in a few hours. Alright, I am back. It is 5:30. I've officially worn this makeup for 8 hours, and I am really happy with the way that this looks. I am getting a little shiny. I'm sure you guys can kind of see it, especially right here. And I do have a little bit of creasing right here, nothing bad. but I just thought I'd let you know. Overall, I really like the way that this foundation looks. Initially, the application was really nice and I liked it immediately after, and it's worn really well throughout the day. I didn't do too much today, so I didn't put it through any excessive work or anything, but I am really happy with the way that this looks and I definitely recommend it. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will see you in my next video. I hope that you have a good day, a good night, or good morning wherever you're at. Bye!